Good morning, good people. This your man, investing with Cam. Just jumping back on here real quickly. Want to share with you guys what I'm doing with AMC because if you've been following my channel, you'll know that I was selling a lot of puts with AMC prior to the reverse split of the stock. And long story short, I ended up with 1,300 shares of AMC at an extremely lower amount per share than what my cost is per share. But what I'm doing now is I'm selling puts, okay? So I'm selling puts on AMC again, and it's taken me a few months to even build up courage to start doing this, but watching other investors and things, it got me to thinking on what I can do to recoup my money back, and not just sit here and hope and pray that AMC goes back up and goes up to $50 or $40 or $45 or whatever it may be. But anyhow, and not saying that it won't, because it can, because AMC has been as high as I think 300 and something bucks, which is very good if it was to happen in my case. But anyways, I ended up with 1,300 shares, and so what I'm doing is selling puts again on AMC. And so I sold a put on AMC to expire this Friday at the $4.50 strike price, and I got $462 in premium from that. Now, if AMC does finish over $4.50, then I'll just continue to sell puts on AMC and recoup my money back, every week slowly, and hopefully I can start recouping more and more per week. But if that doesn't happen and I end up assigned the shares that these contracts are for, then what I'll be doing is I'll be getting AMC at $4 and let's say 30 cents because I got the premium, or 40 cents or whatever it may be. I get it at a lot lower price than what my other 1,300 shares that I got for. So now I have truly dollar cost averaged my shares. And so with that being said, if AMC goes back up, I don't know what my average per share is going to be. And this is just me guessing, but let's say if my average is $25 and AMC goes up to $30, I'm going to get all my money back and some, in opposed to waiting for AMC to go up to $40 with 1,300 shares. I'll have 2,600 shares or 2,700 shares at $30 per share if I was able to, if it goes back up to that pricing. But I'm just trying to dollar cost average so that I don't have to wait for the price of AMC to go as high, long story short, so that I can possibly maybe get out of my position with AMC or whatever my plans may be at that point. But yeah, I just want to jump on here and share that information with you guys. I hope everybody stay strong. Investing is a roller coaster. You're going to have your ups and downs, but that's life, And right now, like if you look at my channel, I got some other posts about the yield max ETFs that I'm investing in because they have a really high yield, so they pay out extremely well. And so what I plan to do, is maybe build that position up to a certain amount of money per year that I'm making, whether it's 12 grand or 30 grand. I don't really know what right now because I don't really trust it to the point where I want to put that much money in it where I'm making 30 grand. But 10, I am comfortable enough to where I could put enough money in there to make 12 grand a year or 10 grand a year, and take that money that I'm making and put it into more stable stocks. And when I say stable stocks, for me, I like 3M. That's one of my favorite stocks. I like not only 3M, but Chevron. That's another one that I like. Coca-Cola. I'm big on Coca-Cola. I'm from Georgia. I'm born in Atlanta downtown. So, but those types of stocks, you take that money that you get and make sure you put money aside for your taxes, though, because you will have to pay taxes with the yield max dividends that you receive. But take that money, you invest it in a more stable long-term stock, and you build your account up that way. So then in the long term, let's say if you get to the point where you got 100 grand in yield max, and yield max has been around for 2 and 3 years and they've shown to be stable, and you're making 50, 60, $70,000 a year in dividends possibly from these funds, now you can build your account even faster in your long-term stocks, and you can continue to hold yield max just for the dividend alone, and have your long-term stocks for you, your children, for the future, because they're going to be there, and eventually they're going to make you a lot more money, than what yield max may make you. But you're going to have a lot more money invested though in a 3M, in a Coca-Cola, or in a Chevron. But like I said, they're going to be there. These companies have been around 40, 50, 60 years or better, but I just want to jump on here and share that info. I hope everybody has a great and wonderful day, and be safe out there. And once again, it's your man Investing with Cam. Don't hesitate to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll be back on here with another one.